our teams face significant challenges that hinder optimal performance. The audit process is often slowed down by routine administrative tasks, which diverts attention from core activities such as risk evaluation and audit completion. This inefficiency in managing administrative duties not only delays the initiation of crucial tasks such as fraud investigation, but also impacts the overall agility of the audit cycle. To solve for this, we've been embracing some really innovative ideas to ramp up our operational efficiency, which could save us over 1,400 hours and 265 anti-fraud hours every year. This shift isn't just about being more efficient, it's about enabling our audit teams to focus more on evaluating risks and completing audits rather than getting bogged down by routine administrative tasks. It means we can get to investigating fraud much quicker. To make all this happen, our corporate audit and anti-fraud teams are exploring an exciting opportunity to harness the power of generative AI. We're thinking about introducing a new tool called the Risk Intelligent Assist. This tool is all about using generative AI to help us enhance how we handle different aspects of our corporate audit and anti-fraud life cycles. Imagine automating annual risk assessments or better managing scheduling and staffing. That's what we're aiming for. During the planning phase of audits, we could automate the creation of risk control matrices, testing, and even the audit plans themselves. And when it comes to reporting, this tool could take over tasks like report writing and executive reporting. It's not just about cutting down on repetitive tasks. This is about enhancing the consistency, accuracy, and overall quality of our communications and processes. To make all of this possible, we need to tap into the most powerful capabilities of the latest generative AI tools, such as ChatGPT 4.0, where we have access to the latest information, the ability to create and store GPTs, and the ability to store information to tailor the prompt. Using ChatGPT 4.0 as an example, when you explore the different GPTs available, you're essentially accessing a suite of specialized AI models. Each one is crafted to support specific tasks or industries, like legal advice, tutoring, or creative writing. Think of it as having a well-equipped toolbox where each tool is tailored for a specific job. Each GPT model acts like one of these tools, designed to help business users tackle their tasks more efficiently and effectively. By giving our teams access to these specialized models, IT is empowering them to solve complex problems without needing to dive deep into the technical details. We will take a considered approach to implementing its use cases. Firstly, all the most powerful potential use cases for the risk function will be identified as part of the Risk Generative AI business case. Understanding that we need to be careful to work within the bounds of our technology architecture and risk environment, only the use cases that can be implemented by an approved NM generative AI technology with all of the supporting controls will be considered for implementation. We will also follow the defined generative AI workflow within our company, which consists of several key activities, including generative AI use case triage, submission and approval of generative AI use cases by the AI Council, approval from workstream owners' pre-screening process, and an architecture review. At this point, a generative AI environment can be provisioned and development would begin. We are excited about the possibilities and look forward to successfully implementing generative AI and leveraging its capabilities for process automation. Typically, writing an audit issue can take up to 20 hours. This process involves drafting, reviewing standards, controls, best practices, getting it reviewed by a lead, risk ranking, and more. Today, we're setting up a system to completely automate this issue writing process. Once implemented, we anticipate it will reduce the time it takes to write an issue by up to 90%. We anticipate similar savings as generative AI is deployed to enhance numerous other processes across audit, anti-fraud, and rest of the risk functions. For example, enterprise risk assessment is a manual process in which a significant amount of information is gathered, documented, and collated. As a result, the natural language processing capabilities of generative AI could play a role in adding significant efficiency to aspects of this process. In addition, by having a risk function environment, information such as the enterprise risk assessment developed by could automatically be deployed in the corporate audit annual risk assessment process, adding more efficiency and allowing corporate audit to benefit from synergies with enterprise risk management. Let's look at a practical example where we will automate issue writing. Let's go into Explore GPTs tab within ChatGPT to demonstrate. Next, we are going to click on My GPTs and click on Automate Audit Issue. This is a specialized GPT created to automate issue writing. We have trained the GPT to be a lead IT auditor with many certifications. We have told it to type of language and tone to use, industry standards, and regulations like NYDFS, and model audit rule. Let's try it out. I will say, help me write an audit issue. It is asking us for more information so that it can produce us with a well-written issue. I am going to put in some mock data here. During the IT audit, we identified an issue around network segmentation, and we will provide its underlying risk, root cause, and ask GPT to identify the associated NIST standard, and also ask GPT to give us a recommendation. Based on the information we provide, it will generate the first draft of the issue. Notice how the format aligns perfectly with what corporate audit uses. This is because the GPT is pre-trained on our specific templates. It not only polishes the language to elevate professionalism, but also incorporates supporting evidence, underlying risk, root cause, and even aligns the issue with the NIST 800 Security Control AC4. It then goes a step further to propose a recommendation. Of course, this is just an example to demonstrate the potential of automation. We could enhance this capability even further by integrating it with live data and connecting it to a secure space within our IT environment. This alone significantly boosts efficiency and consistency in issue writing, effectively doubling the quality of our outputs. We've even developed an NYDFS Cyber Audit Assistant, which can help us create a risk control matrix in just minutes, a task that traditionally could take up to 20 hours. Additionally, we introduced a prompt creator that aids in crafting prompts to further automate processes within audit. Ironically, both Issue Writing GPT and NYDFS GPT were automated from the results from the prompt creator. This showcases the power of generative AI. We achieved these automations in just 8 hours. Imagine the possibilities with a 3-month proof of concept aimed at automating many of corporate audit and anti-fraud's underlying processes. As we expand and enhance the implementation of an LLM that can store prompts within corporate audit and anti-fraud, there are 2 crucial elements that need to be addressed in order to scale this capability across the rest of the risk functions. Firstly, additional teams will require LLM licenses to access the platform and utilize its capabilities effectively. This will ensure that the necessary tools are available to all teams involved. Secondly, the teams will need proper training to acquire the knowledge and skills to build prompts and automate various repetitive processes. Corporate audit is well positioned to develop a comprehensive training program that can be extended to the rest of the risk function, facilitating widespread adoption. By unlocking these 2 components, licensing and training, we will be able to successfully expand the use of stored prompts in selected LLMs throughout the risk functions, enabling teams to streamline their processes and achieve greater efficiency.